Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League.
Erie,
tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. Corey Hernandez gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire.
Digging in, Theo Jamieson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Jamieson.
No balls and 1 strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to form.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Arrojo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Frank Arrojo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Barron is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, no runner,
and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Theo Jamieson.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Jamieson.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right. Cruz is there, 2 down. Digging in once again,
now
Theo Jamieson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jamieson.
Right side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-0. Ready for another chance?
Now
Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoke toward the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Gene Webb, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he has come through as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late. always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Seawolves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sean Cooper earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Scott Bryson takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Rick Pringle wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. Preston Pringle, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw.
Into the box now, Frank Arrojo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Arrojo.
He's set. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamison moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Jamison.
He's set, here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Halfway.
Springer has to run a ways, but he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Marmolejo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pedro Marmolejo.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maxwell on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him.
At the plate, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Webb.
Gene Webb.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Seawolves are out on top, 3-2. Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First offering on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Down and away, ball 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eubanks on the move. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Scotty Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Springer.
Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on. And
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Thomas Cook.
Thomas Cook.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Jamieson is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appears. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Bowie Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Huey Sherwood earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Wallace Stowling closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. Adrian Acosta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start.
So striding forward now,
Batting
Theo
first,
Jamison.
the
First
center
cuts
fielder,
for him here with the bases
Theo
open and 2 away.
Jamison.
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Ken Brunson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Brunson.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Castilla will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here, and Bowie is out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Pedro Marmolejo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Pedro Marmolejo.
0-2, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamison waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-0. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Long moves over. 1 down. Stepping in, Theo Jamison. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Theo Jamison.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Now batting, Theo Jamieson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Right side, but it's well foul. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Ready for another shot now, Ken Brunson. He singled his last time up.
Ken Brunson.
Line drive to center field. Eubanks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 4-3.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Bowie jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dan Rankin gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Wallace Stowling hammers down the save, his 30th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Erie Seawolves. Dennis Lombard is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to.
Striding in, Theo Jamieson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamieson.
First delivery to him on the way. Lined into right, a base hit.
That a way to find that sweet spot right there.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So digging in now, Ken Brunson, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-2. This is hit softly to third.
Find it.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Coming to the plate now, Doug Cameron. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled toward right center field. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in, Ken Brunson.
Now batting, first baseman, Ken Brunson.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Settling in now, Gene Webb. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gene Webb.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Jamison, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit high and deep to right center. Rockwell sprinting after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, Sean Matthiasen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Matthiasen.
The 1-1 home. Right side.
Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And some trouble now in right field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Digging in, Luis Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Theo Jamison.
Now
He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Barron aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Leading off the inning, Marcellus Burton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of it.
High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike. Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Erie took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dennis Lombard earns win number 7 on the season. Sean Cooper takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Erie Seawolves. Corey Hernandez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One,
standing in, Theo Jamison. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2 now. Ken Brunson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Dig. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. To the plate now is the designated hitter,
batting.
Marcellus
Designated
Burton.
hitter.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Burton.
Third inning, no score to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jamison is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Right side, but it's well foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on,
but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And the second run will score as well. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse.
Now batting. First
now at the plate, Ken Brunson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to first.
You're up.
Beck scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Seawolves are out on top, 2-0. Striding into the box, Theo Jamison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing
hard 90,
like that.
hard 90,
and
hard
this
90.
gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready for another chance? Ken Brunson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Into the box now, Gene Webb, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Moving under it, Liriano. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Back to first, but it's right by him. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Seventh inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Comes set. The 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Altoona get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Roberto Mitre earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Alejandro Escalona earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.